Next song was about a toy that I had a long time ago. When I was about your age. Yeah, maybe about 6 years old, yeah. Here we go. When I was just a wee little boy, full of health and joy, my father homeward came one night and gave me a toy. A wonder to behold it was, with many colors bright. First time I laid eyes on it, it became my heart's delight. It went zip when it moved and pop when it stopped and whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. Alright, now I want you guys to help me sing this. The words are zip, bop, and whir. Whir, right? So let's try it. It went zip when it moved and bop when it stopped and whir when it stood still, okay? So when we get to that part, we're going to sing that, all right? Here we go. Yeah, this is a true story. The first time that I picked it up, I had a big surprise. For right on the bottom were two big buttons that looked like big green eyes. I first pushed one. And then the other, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. And then I twisted its lid. And when I set it down again, this is what it did. It went zip when it moved and bop when it stopped and whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. First marched left and then marched right, then marched under a chair. And when I looked where it had gone, it wasn't even there. I started to cry. Yeah, so sad. And my daddy laughed. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh,
yeah. Santa Claus. My dad sounded just like Santa Claus. You're right. Hey, Reesh, wait a minute. Speaking of Santa Claus, what do Santa's elves have to learn before they can read?
The alphabet.
The alphabet, right? Okay. Back to what were we singing anyway? I forget. I started to laugh and my dad. I started to cry and my daddy laughed because he knew what I would find. When I turned around, my juggling toy came juggling from behind. It went zip when it moved and pop when it stopped and whir when it stood still. I never knew just what it was, and I guess I never will. Well, the years have gone by too quickly, it seems. I have my own little boys. Actually, I have 3 grandsons. Yeah, one of them is in kindergarten. That's Isaiah. One of them is as old as you guys, I guess. That's Ephraim. And Aiden is in 4th grade. So, yeah, he's your age. So, when they were visiting me, we went up to my attic. And Isaiah found, under a blanket that was up there, he found my toy that I had when I was a little boy. And he said, "Grandpa, what's this?" I said, "I don't know, we never found out what it was." He said, "Can we play with it?" I said, "Sure, let's play with it."
It was like, it might play with you.
Yeah. So I picked it up, and right on the bottom were the 2 big buttons, right? That looked like big green eyes. So Isaiah came over and pushed one of the buttons, and nothing happened.
Battery.
Then Ephraim came over, he pushed the other button, nothing happened. Yeah.
Oh.
Aiden came over, twisted its lid,
Nothing
happened. Oh, you're so sad. But little Isaiah said to me, "Hey, Grandpa," he said, "you know, maybe it's just sleeping and we have to wake it up. Maybe if we make a little noise, it'll wake up and it'll work again."
Did it really?
So, yeah, so I said, "Okay, let's make some noise. Let's clap." So everybody clap a little bit. Let's clap a little harder. Harder, harder. Again. So, okay, stop. And I picked it up again. And Isaiah came over. And he pushed the button, and it went, woo!
Okay, that
Then
worked.
Ephraim came over. he pushed the other button. And it went chugga, 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 chugga. And Aiden said, let me have it. And Aiden took it and he twisted the lid. And it worked. And their eyes knew popped right out of the head and they gave a squeal of glee. None of us know just what it is, but they love it just like me. It still goes zip when it moved and pop when it stopped and whir when it stood still. No one knows just what it is, and guess we never will. It still goes zip when it moved and pop when it stopped and whir when it stood still. We never found